making it. We're all making it through. I feel good about it. I hope you guys feel good about it. I hope you've been able to get out, get some fresh air. Steve, welcome to the show. Tell me how things are going with you. I want to hear. I want to know. All right. So here is what I feel is a stunning revelation. This is shocking to me. Absolutely shocking. Joe Exotic from the Tiger King faked his music career. There's a band behind the songs. I get some fresh air, picking up psych meds, gotta stay on those during these times. Absolutely. Let's see. From BuzzFeed, hard-hitting news. Somehow, Joe faking his music career isn't the most bonkers thing about this docuseries. After finishing Tiger King, I was absolutely shocked at how good Joe's singing voice is. The songs were cheesy and give me secondhand embarrassment, but the voice is incredible. I knew it was a bit too good to be true, and turns out my suspicions are correct. It's a Milli Vanilli situation. Vanity Fair revealed that the man behind the music is Vince Johnson and vocalist Danny Clinton, who make up the Clinton Johnson band. Danny passed away in October, according to TMZ. In the interview with Vince and Rick Kirkman being the producer of the quote-unquote reality show they talked about, he says Joe doesn't have any musical talent. And I quote, "One time Joe got a little bit drunk and high and we actually coaxed him into singing part of one of his songs. He couldn't even hold a tune," said Rick. "It was so ludicrous. It was a big joke with the crew and the staff, and it wasn't even him singing in the videos. But he was damned insistent to anyone and everyone, including us and my studio crew, that it was him." Romeo Dupai, a producer who found Joe via Craigslist, also shared why Joe was often filming hiding behind grass in the videos. He couldn't even play the guitar, so we would pose him. When we shot him playing these songs, he would be behind grass to cover up his hands, and then he'd lip sync. According to Vanity Fair, Vince and Danny first got involved with the making of the music video for Joe when he asked them to make songs for his reality show for free. They agreed to do so, thinking the reality show would give them exposure. Everybody does it for exposure. The way it worked was Joe would give them a subject to write about, and they would craft a custom song for him. But the band was unaware Joe was going to pretend the songs were his. It was a couple of months and 2 or 3 songs into the collaboration when I was on YouTube one night and just happened to look up Joe Exotic, said Vince. And there he was, lip-syncing and acting like the ghost of Elvis in these music videos. He bamboozled me about his reality show, that it was coming soon, and he would even make everything right as rain. I just wanted proper credit. Vince and Danny decided to go along with it, thinking the reality show would come to fruition, but it didn't go beyond Joe's YouTube channel as seen in The Tiger King. Now, we all know the truth. And given how this guy, who most likely burned down his own recording studio, but pretended it was arson, I'm not surprised he faked this. Let's see. Steve says, of course, Joe Exotic didn't sing those. His voice didn't register that low. Joe Exotic truly did too much math. And then the arson of the studio. I know. When is Joe Exotic going to stop giving us everything that we need? You're not on Spoon? I am on Spoon. Oh. Let's see. I call lies. Yes. It's crazy. I find the show just keeps giving. You know what I mean? It keeps on giving. Amazing. I just find that the whole thing, it's amazing how interested everyone is in it. It's amazing how, like, every character in the show, it's so interesting to me. I can't put it in any other terms other than like interesting, bananas, crazy. I'm so glad I powered through it. Did you know the alligators in the fire were Michael Jackson's? No. How did Joe Exotic get Michael Jackson's alligators? What? No, I did not know that. And I definitely want to know what are you talking about? Yeah, let's see. I switched off the tube. Hi, Edward. Welcome back. Or welcome here, I guess. Look at one up for the news of the weird. Okay, I'll look up right now. Joe Exotic and Michael Jackson. What did you do, Ed? Tell us all about it. All right, here we go. This is from page 6. Michael Jackson owned alligators killed during Joe Exotic studio fire. The alligators that burned to death in the Joe Exotic Zoo in the new Netflix documentary Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness belonged to Michael Jackson. Exotic's former husband, in quotes, John Finley, told David Spade during an interview on Lights Out that his favorite animals were the alligators and crocodiles, saying, one of the previous managers had gotten us Michael Jackson's alligators from Netherland Ranch. Unfortunately, the late pop star's animals died when the 2015 arson fire destroyed their habitat inside the building that also housed Exotic's film studio. Finley, who had gotten his teeth since the show aired, also stated in an interview that he was not technically married to Exotic and that his other husband, Travis, just to clear the record, me and Joe were never legally married. As for Finley being shirtless in every interview, he says it was the director's idea. It was kind of a sex appeal type thing. That's so funny that he brings that up because Finley finally got some teeth. Yes. Hi, Booty Bandit. Hi, Music Fanatic. Hi, Bog. Welcome to the show. The funny thing, we're talking a little Tiger King. If you haven't seen it, it's so wonderful and crazy. Paris phone, that's Caitlin, right? Caitlin Faith? Welcome. Talking a little Tiger King. Not sure if you guys have seen it, but I didn't even realize that the teethless guy, what is his name again? It just was here. Finley? I didn't even realize he was doing every interview shirtless. John Finley. I didn't even realize he was doing every interview shirtless until Tom was like, this guy's done every episode without a shirt on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I notice that? It just felt so like within his character to just not put a shirt on. Let me see what Edward said. Put your baby picture in the buff on the internet. 345,597 views so far. That's awesome, Ed. I don't know that I have any baby pictures of me in the buff or that I will be sharing them with said internet. But thank you for the information. Sounds like a fun idea. Let's see. Who's here right now? Oh, yesterday, did you notice they hardly talked to him after he didn't know anything about the Carole Baskin stuff? Yeah, I guess. You know, it is so, I didn't really notice that, Steve, but I guess so. Here's the thing. That show is so amazing. I would love to do a live adaptation of it. I'm sure everyone wants to do a live adaptation of it. Like the second we get permission to get back on stage, I'm sure like every improviser in the city is going to be like, we have to do Joe Exotic. Just amazing. Bananas, amazing. So yesterday, I have to tell you guys a bunch of stuff. So number one, and then his tattoos didn't fully cover his old tattoo. I know it was like that was like the worst tattoo over job ever. Couple of things that I have to share with you. Number one, yesterday, I did this new bit, which I thought was so much fun. Kate McKinnon is set for the live adaptation. I know I did see that for the movie. That looks amazing. I also saw like people's dream casting of what they think it should be. Also looked quite fun. So a couple things. So yesterday I did this really fun thing. I thought it was really fun. Actually, people said they had a lot of fun doing it, which was karaoke. It was called Karaoke Roulette, where anyone who wanted to come on the show to sing, which is a lot of people, by the way, a lot of young, like teenage girls want to come on your spoon and sing. I said, I'm going to pick a random song for you. And even if you don't know the words, you have to sort it out. You just have to sing whatever. And it was ridiculous and kind of fun and silly. And there's a lot of good teenage girl singers on Spoon. So that was kind of fun. I might do that again. Who knows? It was kind of a fun, weird little thing. And second of all, I just got contacted, as many of you know, I was on the Emmy-nominated series Nailed It Holiday. And a bunch of Nailed It Holiday people are going to do a live bake-off on Zoom on Saturday. We're giving each other some type of a cupcake challenge. It has to be, the decorations have to be inspired by quarantine. What you're doing during quarantine, I don't even know. So I'm doing this thing on Saturday, the Zoom. It's going to be like Nailed It Holiday All-Star Bake Off on Zoom Live. I don't even know what time, so don't ask me yet. But I have no idea what I should decorate my cupcakes like. Like what I should put, like I don't even know what to put on the cupcakes besides frosting. So like it's a pretty standard cupcake recipe. And pretty standard frosting recipe. And then I have to figure out a creative way to decorate the cupcakes that are somehow inspired by quarantine. So I'm not sure what to do. So if anyone has any ideas as to what I should do for my special Nailed It All-Star Bake-Off on Saturday, let me know. Other than that, let's get into some weird stories, shall we? Kai, a 28-year-old man in Jiangxing Province, China, had plenty of time to consider traffic patterns as he waited for the lights to change during his daily commute. So much, in fact, he decided to take matters into his own hands, and he painted a new traffic arrow on the roadway. A traffic camera captured the whole project as Kai carefully added a straight arrow to the existing left turn and U-turn arrows. I saw the straight line was always packed with cars, while the turning left lane has a lot of space, he told police, so I thought changing the sign would make my commute smoother. The BBC reported that police fined Kai and the equivalent of about $151, and crews removed the new straight arrow from the road. Hi, Angel. Welcome to the show. I would do something with toilet paper. Oh, yeah. Push. ASMR. Welcome to the show. I was just saying, besides this, that's kind of funny. The guy just painted on the road. Like, I feel like that's such a Chicago thing. I'm from Chicago. Like, I don't like the way the street is done. Like, I'm just going to change it up. That's pretty amazing. And I wonder if he could like do something more formal. Hi, Spooner. Welcome to the show. So anyway, just throwing this back out there for the new folks that just joined us. So I was on the holiday episode of Nailed It, and I'm going to be doing a all-star live Zoom bake-off on Saturday with other Nailed It contestants, and I have to come up with decorations that are inspired by quarantine. Steve says something toilet paper. That's kind of a good idea. I'm wondering if there's something else like that I can do. That's definitely a good idea. I definitely like the toilet paper idea. What you talking about? Welcome to the show. I got some fun stories for us. All right. Timothy Colton, 28, is cooling off in the Clark County, Nevada Detention Center after being charged with arson and the attempted murder of his 66-year-old mother, who has limited mobility. On November 27th, altercations apparently started over a laundry dispute, but North Las Vegas police said Colton became aggressive and threatened to kill his mother and burn the house down. Wow, that guy needs a timeout. Fox News reports that Colton set fire to the front door and then ran away to hide under a car in a nearby parking lot where officers found him. Police said he was kicking the back seat door and hitting his head on the plastic partition between the front and rear seats in the patrol car during his arrest. He was being held on a $100,000 bail. Wow. Well, I mean, attempted murder of your mother. Wowzer, right? Yes. Caitlin's screaming about toilet paper. That's kind of funny. Stickers, welcome to the show. You know what is so funny? Yesterday, so yeah, I don't think his mom, to bail him out for that, right? What a Mother's Day that's going to be. Like, hey, remember that time when I tried to kill you and set fire to the front door? That was funny. Happy Mother's Day. Here's a t-shirt. Hi, Bo. Welcome to the show. Yesterday, my 9-year-old was filming some TikToks, you know, like they do. And she had this TikTok where it was called like Level Up or something like that. So first she had to jump over a row of toilet paper, and then she had to jump over a row of paper towels on top of the toilet paper, then the paper towels standing up on top. Anyway, by the third time she jumped over this thing, she completely face planted, and she was hurt. She was like upset and hurt. And then she was like, we have to redo the TikTok. And I was like, are you okay? You like face planted, babe. Like, why don't we take a second to take a breath, and then we'll get back to making the TikToks. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Stickers is back. Yeah, I know. She's super hardcore with those TikToks. I have to learn the Renegade. Renegade. That's actually my quarantine goal, is by the end of quarantine to have learned the TikTok Renegade dance. That's my goal. Okay, new story. Yeah, sorry, still new. No problem, stickers. Come in and go out, whatever you like. I'm just telling. I read some weird stories. We talk. She's still tricked into TikTok. Yeah, she loves the TikTok. Don't be sorry, stickers. Hang out or don't, whatever you want. I'm not an angry spoon host. We're all just getting by. Yeah, she's totally into the TikTok. She knows like a bunch of these dances. I guess the most difficult dance on the TikTok right now is the Renegade. It's a difficult dance, and it is my goal by the end of this quarantine to have mastered the TikTok Renegade dance. And the song just goes like this. As far as I know, the song is Renegade, 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 Renegade. And that's it, with like a beat underneath it. But there's like all these arm movements and like a lot of head stuff. So I just haven't had time to sit down and really study it. So also, just in case I didn't say this in the last 10 seconds, I'm doing a Nailed It reunion with a bunch of cast members on Saturday. We're doing a live Zoom bake-off, and I need to figure out how to decorate my cupcakes with a quarantine theme. Steve suggested toilet paper. I'm open to suggestions. Anybody let me know what you think. I fully do not understand TikTok. It's really, I kind of do. I think if I was a 9-year-old girl, I would be so into it, because it's basically lip syncing and dancing, which is what I would do in my basement and no one was watching. So if I had the opportunity for like all the kids at school to see me like rocking out on TikTok, like lip syncing and like crushing every dance, I mean, I think I would be really into it. I'm just saying. I'm really good, you guys. I'm going to be really good at TikTok. I haven't started yet, but I took out the name just because I didn't want Angie McMahon, the Australian singer, to get the name on TikTok. So I made sure I got the name. And then I put like the bunch of like, not a bunch, but like 3 whatever little things just so that it looks like the account's active so they can't take it away from me and give it to the Australian singer who has all the other socials, except for Twitter. Also, I protest because it seems like Vine and I just want Vine back. Yeah, except honestly, it's more about these dance challenges. Vine was like little funny bits and like jokes and things. But this is like 60-second dance challenges is mostly what it is, mostly what I see on the TikTok. So, all right, new story. Nemi Bautista of Sacramento, California, will not be posting a 5-star review on Amazon this holiday season following not 1, but 2 alarming experiences. Hang on, I had to shift the article. Now I just lost my place. On November 28th, Bautista returned home to find a pile of what he thought was dog poop at the end of his driveway. But after reviewing his security camera footage, he discovered the poop perp was in fact a contract delivery driver from Amazon driving a U-Haul truck. Bautista watched as the female driver, oh my gosh, so many twists and turns, squatted by the side of the truck, partially concealed by the open door, and left her mark. Bautista called Amazon to complain, and the supervisor arrived hours later to bag up the evidence. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if that was your job? Like, you have to go get the evidence. But it's my day off. Look, there's a reason why you're a junior key holder here at Amazon. You want to be a manager someday? You go get that poop evidence. You do it. Woohoo! Tossed the package instead of walking up to the driveway, as well as pooped on the driveway. He said the package contained a fragile porcelain figurine, but it didn't break. Maybe the delivery person was afraid of stepping in something. Haha, this freelancer loves that he wrote that. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. What I've seen, TikTok has become all the videos on Facebook now. I know they do get shared a lot on Facebook. Jane, welcome to the show. Just go get the shit, right? Right? I'm saying, you are a key holder here at Amazon. You think you're not replaceable? Your job is to go pick up poop evidence right now. That's it. That's the end of it. I am not going to argue with you again. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. News story. A man in Australia couldn't wait for Santa to deliver his Christmas wish. A 5.5-foot tall Dorothy model sex doll. So according to the Victoria Police Kingston Crime Investigation Unit, he broke into an adult entertainment store in Moorabbin on December 4th by cutting through a fence with bolt cutters and smashing his way through the door. After quickly loading Dorothy into the back of his van, he took off. Security camera caught the event, but the thief was disguised with stockings and baklava pulled over his head. Baklava? Baklava. Like the food? Pulled over his head? I'm slightly confused by that last sentence. But also, I mean, them sex dolls are expensive from what I understand. I've seen some documentaries about them and they're not cheap. This sounds like they ran out of ideas on Law and Order, right? That's funny. A Dorothy model sex doll. What a weird name for a sex doll. It's like such an older woman's name. You know what I mean? It's like such a name women in their 70s now would have. Maybe I'm just thinking of Golden Girls, but it's like, it definitely paints a certain type of sex doll picture in my head. The fact that it's named Dorothy. Nasty and naughty. No worries. She'll be home soon. Just click her heels, right? All right. So either it's an older woman, like in her 70s sex doll, or it is Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, which is basically having sex with a 14-year-old girl, which is gross, which is the worst, gross, and don't do it. I was thinking Golden Girls too. The Blanche! That would be amazing. if they had Golden Girls sex dolls, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. I don't want any of you to start that business. Okay. This is another one. A mall Santa working the weekend shift in late November got more than he bargained for in Dufferin Mall in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, when an unnamed woman unloaded a sleigh full of obscenities on him, saying, "Do you have a sleigh? No, you're not magic. You're not even real. I heard about it when I was a young kid." A bystander with a cell phone captured the tirade on video and reported it to the New York Post. And true to his spirit, Saint Nick kept his composure and tried not to engage with the elf hater. A mall spokesperson said the woman left without further incident. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I definitely feel like I'm going to become an older woman, change my name to Dorothy, go to a mall Santa and be like, "You're not even real. You've brought me nothing. I wanted a love. I've been waiting for love every year for Christmas. And I say, Santa, bring me love. And you never do because you're not real. You're not real." And then I'd pull on his beard and then I'd kick him in the shin. Anyway, you know how you do. Either way, just gross stickers. Yes, I agree. But Blanche would oddly sell the least. Oh, poor Blanche. Sophia would always be sold out. I like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. New story. Faye Preston of Hull, Yorkshire, England, loves her neighborhood, even the homeless folks who gently ask for change, or, in Preston's case, make love in her driveway. She stepped out one night in November to smoke a cigarette and saw a couple under a blanket in her driveway. I can't imagine something more uncomfortable than having sex on a blacktop driveway, but well, maybe it's kinky, and decided to let them be. But when she went out the next morning, they were having actual sex on my driveway. What were they doing before? They were just under a blanket? Oh, the movement going on under the cover was unmistakable. Well, at least she knows what she's looking for. Preston wrote in the Hull Daily Mail, still, she was worried about running over them, so she called the police, who eventually removed them. "If I was homeless, I'd come here too," Preston wrote. "Where else can you go for a posh meal followed by a cocktail in a swanky bar and finish the night stepping over some frisky homeless people fornicating on your driveway?" I mean, London, you so freaky. You so crazy, London. So wait, they were for sure homeless? They found a blanket and started just like sexting on her not sexting, doing the sex on her driveway under the homeless blanket. That's why you can bring bags into a bathroom at Harold Washington. Why? So you can have sex in the Harold Washington bathroom? What do you mean, Steve? Please explain. That's so funny. I don't know that I've ever wanted to watch homeless people have sex, let alone on a hard blacktop driveway. But I love that she was like gonna leave them alone, but then she was worried she would drive over them, like run over them while they were having the sex on her driveway. Hi, Angel. One person would stand in the bag and the other would make it seem like they were using the stall. Oh, Steve, you nasty. Tell us about your nasty library sex. So funny. Okay. New story. An 18th century statue of crucified Jesus that was crucified Jesus, as opposed to like, the walking around Jesus, the like nice guy Jesus, the like making wine Jesus. Okay, sorry. 18th century statue of crucified Jesus that was removed for restoration from the church in St. Agunda in Burgo de Almosa, Spain, held a surprise in the most unusual spot. Tell me more. As historians removed from Jesus' backside a section of the carving meant to look like a cloth, they discovered two handwritten letters dated 1777 and signed by Jacques Monguise, then chaplain of the cathedral. Mongees detailed life in the community, including harvest reports and disease, and tells us about the sculpture's artist, Manuel Bell. Historian Efrain Arroyo told the Spanish newspaper El Mundo it appears Minguez intended his letters to be sort of a time capsule. The original letters were sent to the Archbishop of Burgos for archiving, but copies were returned to Jesus' hindquarters to honor Minguez's intent. Interesting. Maybe that's what we should be doing with our time right now. Used to work for CPL. It was an email. Oh my, that's amazing. It was like that in downtown Los Angeles, homeless people banging for food. Oh, wow. I mean, sing for supper, right? I do not envy homeless people that have to bang for food. Although, I mean, I guess there's worse things to do for food. Maybe? I don't know. Let's not. This is so interesting. Maybe this is what we should be doing right now, is like writing letters to our future self. Like, remember that time you were quarantined and this person you're related to was freaking out in this way, and this person you're related to was freaking out in this way, and you were like, I just want to watch Tiger King on Netflix. I mean, that's maybe what we should be doing. John Finley is pretty cute with his new teeth. Steve's doing the Googling. The Google of the John Finley. I love it. I don't know. If you were to write a letter to your future self from now, like from today, yes, Tiger King, oh my God, I've only seen one episode. What you talking about? You have to get through them. You have to. It is a mandate. You must, and report back. It is wonderful. It's wonderful. It's like the most wonderful. And you know what somebody else said to me? Someone was like, you know what? It's not that wonderful. It's just you're so desperate for entertainment right now that you're like, this is amazing. And they might be true. That might be true. But I do think it's amazing. If you were to write a letter to your future self from today, show is trash and it's amazing. Yes, it is. Absolutely. If you were to write a letter to your future self from today, what would you include in the letter? Tell me in the chat. I want to know. Whatever you would include in the letter, what would you say? Like, let's say 5 years from now, what would you tell your today person? Or I guess, what would you write in your letter for yourself in 5 years? I don't know. Either way, just tell me. I want to know. I want to know it all. I want it all. Is that a song? I just made up a song, guys. All right. Chuck E. Cheese restaurants are undergoing an evolution of sorts, and employees at the location of Oak Lawn, Illinois, were only following company protocol when they took sledgehammers to the plastic head of an animatronic mouse. In a video recorded by a reporter in the Oak Lawn Patch, I know that paper, 2 female employees half-heartedly struck Chuck's head for several minutes before it finally broke apart. Meanwhile, other workers load furniture and games into a moving van. The Oak Lawn location was closed after experiencing a particularly difficult period, as it became the scene of a violent brawl and gang activity, but they won't have Chuck E. to kick around anymore. That's right. You think you want to take advantage of Chuck? Well, I'm not going to be here for you anymore. Me and Santa, we're getting out of town. We're leaving this hellhole. You can keep each other. Oh, man. Jessica from Love is Blind can't blame Bourbon for anything. That reunion was sad, right? Pizza Hut figures fights are a thing. Of course they are. I'll tell you what, the Chuck E. Cheese by us would... Hi, Elizabeth. The Chuck E. Cheese by us just started selling alcohol for the parents, which I feel like is a little too far. Like, do you really need the parents getting all sloshy while you're watching your kids in the ball pit? It just creates tension. I feel like it creates tension. Here's the thing about that. Yes, right? Here's the thing about the Chuck E. Cheese in our area that serves alcohol to the parents. It's not just like wine and beer. Because for some reason, I feel like, first of all, who's having a glass of wine with their Chuck E. Cheese pizza? Only classy people like me. Second of all, do you really need to be doing shots at Chuck E. Cheese? No. Why are we getting rum and cokes? Like, just serve beer and wine, or just serve beer, or I don't know, don't serve any of that stuff. It's a kid's place. Like, nobody is going to Chuck E. Cheese to like have a rager, I guess. I mean, maybe they have cheap drinks. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I have kids. If I brought my kids to Chuck E. Cheese, I would be, I don't know, playing with my kids. I wouldn't be like sitting at the bar like, I hate my life. I wished it turned out differently. I want another drink, Chuck. No, I know I'm having pizza. I want my Pinot Noir. This is the second time I've asked you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Steve said, it's somewhat funny YouTube video rabbit hole. And no, I don't serve alcohol at Chuck E. Cheese. Families will fight. I know that there is fights at our Chuck E. Cheese. Gotta go. Gotta take out the trash and stuff to the road. Gotcha, Edward. Thanks for popping by. I need my Pinot Noir. I need my Pinot Noir to go with my cheese pizza. Ugh. I was that lady once, though. I went to a bowling party at like a divey bowling alley. Sneak does a thing. Welcome. And I was totally like, do you guys have wine? And they looked at me like, I don't know that you want the wine that I'm going to dig out of this place for you. And I was like, yeah, no. I'm totally going to have a glass of wine with my bowling. And it was gross. It was like disgusto wine. It was like whatever. It was like basically vinegar. And he was like, I don't even know if he charged me for it because it was so disgusto. But yeah, I'm the classy lady that asked for wine at a divey bowling alley. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Amazing. New story. The suburban parking lot in Calgary, Alberta, Canada has been the scene of repeated crashes as drivers there can't seem to avoid the Sage Hill Rock, a large boulder surrounded by yellow cement curbs. At least 3 photos of cars that have collided with the rocks, 2 hung up on it, and a 3rd tripped over its side, were posted on social media over the weekend. On December 2nd, according to the CBC, I don't know how you missed this big rock, said Branowing Jones, who lives in Sage Hill. An employee of nearby business said the rock was placed in its spot to keep people from driving over the curb. The management company of the retail center had planned to remove it, but the uproar from the community members, it's far too entertaining, may have stalled those plans. What? So there was community members who were like, you can't take away a rock. That's basically a staple of the community center. We need the big rock. People come from all around to look at the big rock. I do remember, that's so interesting though, because my dad owned a bed and breakfast with his new wife. Like when he skipped town with her, they went and bought a bed and breakfast in Galena. And his bed and breakfast had a giant rock, like down at the bottom of the driveway. And he would say like, we're the first bed and breakfast you see with a rock. And I remember the first time I went there, I was like, what the hell does that mean? The first bed and breakfast with a rock. And as I was driving by, there was a giant rock. And I was like, oh, there it is. The giant rock. I mean, so I guess they can be good. Giant rocks can be good. What do you call them? Visual, like a visual, like thing, like a visual thing. You know, a visual thing. All right. News story. A landmark. Thank you, Elizabeth. I couldn't think of the word landmark. That's where my brain is right now. It's like so mushy that I'm like, to look at the thing with a guy in the road and you're like, that's a thing I see with my eyes. That's where my brain mush is right now. Ugh. I need some bowling alley wine. All right. News story. The Jillian Daily newspaper in eastern China has provided a handy guide for residents about what to do in case of a nuclear attack from North Korea. Ooh. Cartoons illustrate how to wash radioactive contaminants from shoes with water and use cotton swabs to clean out your ears. if war breaks out, commented the state-backed Global Times. It's not possible to rule out the Korean Peninsula producing nuclear contaminants, and countermeasures must be spoken openly about to let the common folk know. But at the same time, there's absolutely no reason to be alarmed. Wow. Could you imagine if, like, all of a sudden our comics in, like, the newspaper, like the Peanuts comics, all of a sudden were all about Corona? They were just like, what are you binge watching? How many happy birthdays did you sing when you were washing your hands? Like, these are archived news stories because I want to try to, like, find something that's not so topical of what we're going through. But wow. Wow. I mean, maybe comics in the newspaper aren't geared towards children in North Korea. Maybe. Anyway, news story. Ryan Nani, a sports writer for SB Nation, had just one career goal for 2017. He wanted to wear the Bloomin' Onion costume at the Outback Bowl in Tampa, Florida. Wait a second. Before I continue, their mascot was a Bloomin' Onion, the appetizer? Wow. He had hinted repeatedly on social media about his wish, but Outback Steakhouse didn't take notice until he challenged the chain directly on Twitter. How many retweets is it going to take for you to let me fulfill my destiny and become a Bloomin' Onion man? The Tampa Bay Times reported that when Outback set their bar at 10,000 retweets, Nani collected more than 13,000 in just 24 hours. We should have made that harder, Outback tweeted to Nani. However, Nani will wear the costume only during the third quarter of the January 1st contest, with a professional representing Outback throughout the remainder of the game. You're kidding me, man. So they pay someone to be the Bloomin' Onion man. And this guy was like, it's my dream to go to the Super Bowl and dress up like my favorite appetizer. Who will help me reach this dream with but a mere retweet? Everything's very dramatic today in my very dramatic voice. I miss being on stage. That's all the stories I have from this archive. I can look up some more if we want some more. Let me pop over to Twitter too. See what's going on the old Twitter. See if there's anything interesting that's not like apocalypse. You know, apocalypse. Just also saying, just one more reminder, if anyone has any ideas of what I should be decorating my cupcake challenge with the Nailed It people on Saturday. It's a quarantine theme. Steve suggested toilet paper. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I could make toilet paper out of fondant and maybe put that on the top of the cupcake. Very dramatic voice. It really brings out the passion of the article, right? I don't know why I keep doing that dramatic voice today. Hand sanitizer bottles. Oh, that's cute. I actually think I might have like a little one that I could like wash and put on top of the cupcake. That might be cute. Why not do a marriage cupcake for Joe Exotic? I could do like a Netflix binging cupcake maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I have some fondant, so I can definitely do something. And also, like, my fondant work is terrible. TV? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like a TV thing. I kind of like the hand sanitizer thing because I think I have some little bottles that I could like wash out. Maybe I could fill like an old hand sanitizer bottle, like rinse it out really good and like fill it with frosting that's like overflowing. Maybe it's an idea. Oh, why not put contagion or biohazard symptoms on the cupcake, cake or cupcake or whatever? That damn Imagine song. Imagine song? Oh, the Imagine song? Imagine all the people. The biohazard idea is a good idea too. Yeah, it's a cupcake challenge. So I'm supposed to decorate it so there's 9 previous Nailed It contestants who are going to do the challenge. I am one of them on Saturday. We're going to, I guess, live stream it on Zoom from everyone's house. And, a face mask. Ooh, what if I made like a little face and then a face mask on the cupcake? That might be a cute idea. I don't know. They're still playing around with titles, but I think they're going to call it like the Corona Cupcake Challenge or something like that. Is Zoom an app? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a video conferencing app generally, but people have been using it during this time to connect with people. Like I got my mom to use it, and she was like really excited. She could see me and my sister at the same time, and like. I've set up a Zoom thing for my husband's cousin. Long drive-through lines. Yeah. Oh, long drive-through lines for the cupcake. That would be cute. Like a little guy in a car. So it's free if you only want like 10 people to stream for like 40 minutes. Hi, Kelly. We're talking about Zoom. If you have any Zoom experience, let us know. Otherwise, you can get up to like for $15 a month. I paid the $15 because the other thing is my daughter was FaceTiming with friends, and then she's got a couple friends who have Android phones. So they weren't sure how to connect with each other via video. So I paid for the $15 Zoom, like professional Zoom, whatever. I figure I'll pay the $15 until we're past all this. And you can get up to like 20 people in one call. It's this like Brady Bunch faces on the screen. I think some schools are using it for like virtual learning, that kind of thing. A bag outside the door for contactless pickup that says Grubhub. I don't know that I'm that talented, Steve. I don't know if you saw my episode of Nailed It, but I do have fondant challenges. I am fondantly challenged, I will say. But yeah, so that's Zoom. So I guess we're doing the Zoom challenge. I don't even know. About as bad as a mushroom. Spoon-fed daily, love it. Oh, nice. Thank you, somebody on Periscope. Periscope's a creepy place. Does anyone know anything about Periscope? Every time I've gone on, I used to, actually, when I was auditioning for Nailed It, I used to go on Twitter and do like live bakes to get people to help me become a better baker. And I went on Periscope once, and this guy just kept saying like, drop your shirt. I was like, dude, I'm baking. Like, I clearly am not doing like weird baking porn or like whatever this app is for. I'm just baking. Like I said, and I kept telling him, like, if that's what you want, like, go somewhere else, dude, because I'm just going to bake this stinking cake for 3 hours. Hi, Sky. Welcome to the show. Did you give up wine still? Because I still have Aunt wine. No. So, I'm back off the wagon, if you will. No, I did a 30-day fast. And I put up some because I was really overdoing it for a while, like around the holidays. I was getting into some bad habits, like regular bad habits, whatever. I was drinking a lot. I was being a drunk. So I gave myself, I started doing some more research, try to have a better relationship with alcohol. And I, a few bottles on top of a cake. Ah, that's cute. So one of the things with this, whatever program I'm following, it's you don't drink 2 days in a row. You don't have more than 4 drinks per occasion. You don't drink more than 1 drink every half hour. These are for women. Men get a lot more drinks because I don't know, patriarchy, whatever. So I'm trying to follow that. And so far it's been pretty good. So I'm having some wine tonight and then Thursday and then Saturday. So 3 days. Oh, also no more than 4 days a week. So, we metabolize it differently. Whatever, Steve. Drink your wine and shut your mouth. Workster, welcome to the show. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to, have a better relationship with alcohol because, things were getting a little banana sauce there for a while. And whatever. Mommy likes her medicine, so don't judge. I have a Bassett license. Oh, I had a Bassett license when I owned a bar, when I owned the theater, but I don't anymore. It expired, obviously, because I don't own the theater anymore. All right, let me see. I was going to jump over to Twitter, and then we got totally sidetracked here. All right, let me jump back over to Twitter and see what's up. So yeah, I guess I don't know if it's going to be like live streamed or something you guys can watch, but I'll like share it on my notice board if it is. If you guys even like nailed it, I don't care. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Why is Dick Wolf trending? No, please tell me nothing's wrong with Dick Wolf. Oh, Christopher Maloney is coming to reprise his Law and Order character in an NBC spinoff. Is that why Dick Wolf? Oh, Dick Wolf is trending because of that? Well, at least he didn't like die or anything. At least we still have Dick Wolf, you guys, for as long as we all shall live. Let's see. Oh, it's Trans Visibility Day, which is terrible that we're all inside and no one can look at them. But you know, I love my trans brothers and sisters. Joe Exotic filed his $93 million lawsuit on March 17th. For what the hell is he suing for $93 million for? For that man is bananas. I want all of the sequels to The Tiger King. If you haven't seen it, you must. And report back immediately. Let's see. There's nothing else really trending besides like apocalyptic stuff on Twitter. He's taking down everyone he sold animals to. Oh, interesting. Joe Exotic is not here to play. All right. I'm going to hop over to Facebook. See what kind of weirdo comments that we can find, because I love comments. I do love comments. Here's the thing. So, even that doc guy, oh, interesting. So here's the thing I love to do on Facebook. I love to look at tasty videos. These are like BuzzFeed's recipe videos, right? Because people get heated in the comments. People lose their ever-loving mind in the comment section of a tasty video. So I am going to, and so it's 7:15, correct? Yes. Oh, I have a class tonight. I almost forgot I have a class tonight. I would have been like on Spoon all night. Yeah, tasty comments. Oh my gosh. Okay. So people lose their minds in the tasty comments, and I think it's delightful. Here we go. Sherry mushrooms with creamy polenta is both creamy and delicious. 165 comments. We have to see what these comments are all about. Okay. Ginger, who's also a top fan, which means she comments on tasty videos all the time. She said, too much work. Mashed potatoes would be better. Thank you, Ginger. You have saved all of us. Brittany said, so cheesy grits and some mushrooms with a shrug emoji. I don't know why people feel the need to comment on these recipes. It makes me laugh. Like, I think it's so funny that people get so invested. Then Melissa said, looks so yummy to me. Love mushrooms. Aria says, great job. I know how to do that. All right. Just giving yourself a little congratulations in the tasty comments. Chris Costello says, judging from the silhouette, the thin legs, the voluptuous side angles from every corner, that is a nice camera. What do you use for filming? What? What, man? You have come to the wrong Facebook page. All right, Brandon, another top fan, which means he comments all the time. Is there a substitute for this, preferably using meat? Face emoji at the end. Snuggle, welcome. I'm reading comments in a tasty video. because I love them. Kristen said, could you substitute a different wine for sherry? No, Kristen, you can't. Why don't you just go out and buy some sherry? It's not going to kill you. You can get cheap sherry, you know? Nikki said, yum. Can you make polenta? I feel like that's not something Jake and I make. And she tagged her friend Derek. And Derek didn't reply because Derek doesn't come to the Tasty comment section and reply on Tasty videos because he's not a monster. All right. Oh, let me see. Who else? There's a few people that are in different languages. I wish I spoke a different language. And then I could oh, this is what this says. Okay, here's a random comment from Sarah. The last opportunity I had with Miss Elizabeth Wilcox was how I recovered all my loss with just an investment capital of $300. And I was surprised. How come? Because I was scammed by those other fraudsters. Why are you here in the Tasty video section selling your clearly Elizabeth Wilcox scam? Sarah, get back to your corner of the earth. All right. Let's see. What other comments? A lot of tagging of friends. I like when people tag friends, but when people have full-on conversations in the Tasty comments, that's what really gets me. Let's see. Oh, we got to the end of the comments. Just a lot of tag friends. All the heavy-duty comments were up top. I also like that Tasty had to put this comment at the top of every recipe because people were losing their minds. Here's the comment from Tasty at the top of every recipe now. Every recipe has this comment. We're mindful of how the current coronavirus outbreak might be affecting your access to stores and general grocery items. Please know that many of these videos were filmed before the outbreak, and additional new videos filmed by our producers working safely from their homes may look and feel different than what you're accustomed to. We don't expect you to make all of our recipes now, but we hope you find a joyful distraction that's entertaining, inspiring, and worth saving for future food challenges or meal shares with friends. Thank you, Tasty Videos. You saved all of us.
After Spoon, can we take a walk?
After Spoon, can we take a walk? Yeah. I was going to make my, Caitlin Grace is in the McMahon studio. I like seeing comments about people judging comedians since comedy is subjective, right? I don't like those. I think they can go blow. Yes, Caitlin Grace, we can go for a walk. I don't know who that is. They were just making a comment on my videos. So here's the thing, Caitlin Grace. You tell me what you think of this plan. I was thinking about making chicken for dinner. You don't want chicken?
I want hamburgers.
Okay, we can make hamburgers.
Yes!
Oh my, I can make hamburgers. So make hamburgers for dinner with what? What is the side? I have some potatoes. I have broccoli, fresh broccoli. I could.
Broccoli?
You want some broccoli?
No, you saying broccoli.
Oh, sorry, I said it wrong. Broccoli. Oh, sorry, Caitlin, I said it wrong. Broccoli. I have fresh broccoli. I can steam some broccoli.
Fresh broccoli.
Hamburgers and broccoli sounds like the weirdest dinner ever.
I know, right? Because my mom asked me.
Woo! All right, so hamburgers and broccoli.
Walk, talk.
Take a walk, and then I have to teach my class tonight. I even got on early on Spoon because I have to teach my class tonight. I know.
Bye, guys.
What do you mean, bye, guys? You just want me to get to the cooking? Sunny, welcome to the show.
Exactly.
What? What, man? Come on. You can't be serious.
You can't be serious.
Oh, my. All right. So let me just do a couple more bits, and then we'll get off, and I'll make you dinner.
Who is this big scratch?
That's just a seam in the wall. That's just like a normal piece of house. There's nothing special about it.
Oh my God, it's so special.
How was your day, Caitlin? I haven't talked to you all day. You've been off with your friends.
Boring.
Boring?
Boring.
What was boring about it?
I call my friends and they have to leave. Bye.
You called your friends, they have to leave by because everyone's what, eating dinner now?
No. It's like
Because
everyone-
they're sick of talking to you?
Yes.
Oh, man.
No.
How can anyone be sick of talking to you?
No. They're sick of talking to everyone.
Oh.
So they're like, bye.
And then what do you do when you don't talk to your friends on video chat?
I get bored.
Just in general bored?
Yeah. And I try to get someone to call me.
I could play with you.
But when you always say you have work.
Well, I did have work earlier. And then I took you to Target. We went to Target today. It was exciting.
And I didn't get a mask.
Oh, yeah, they were out of mouse pads at Target. I think the deal is, so like, we here in Chicago, they extended the stay at home until April 30th. So the kids, we really need to set up the kids to be able to do schoolwork. And we have an old 2010 computer, which we put in Caitlin Grace's room. She can do schoolwork on. But we had to go get a Chromebook for my teenagers so she could do her work. And I found the last Chromebook in the Best Buy in the Chicagoland area. So we went to go get it. They had to bring it to our curbside. Like, it's very interesting that, first of all, it's very interesting to me that Best Buy is considered an essential business. But thank goodness it is.
And McDonald's is so confusing.
Oh, yeah. And then we went to McDonald's and they were so like, I feel bad. I feel terrible. Because they were like snowed in. Like everyone was like, ugh, get in the car. Let's go to McDonald's.
And they even forgot my 10-piece chicken ears.
Yes, we had to like order more nuggets. They didn't get the order right. And then the teenager was panicking about how many French fries we had because they didn't give us another French fry. And it was like a whole thing.
And then Mommy accidentally got some French fries.
No, I didn't. I ordered those French fries.
Oh.
They accidentally didn't give us our third French fry. So I was like, you guys can have my fries because I don't need fries.
But you didn't have to give us the fries.
I did. I gave you a fry and I gave sister a fry. And Daddy didn't have fries. Why are we talking about the McDonald's meal with everyone? No one wants to hear this.
Yes, they do.
Working drive-through is so hard right now, I bet. It's like, then they had us like pull over and they were like bringing us stuff and it was, and then like they had some guy.
My mom had to honk.
I did have to honk. It was like a whole thing. I felt terrible.
Terrible about who?
Well, I feel terrible for the workers that are working so hard to keep everybody like going and happy and motivated and
hard.
Yeah, it is hard. Why do you say it like that? Like you're some little Caitlin. All you've had to do is a little bit of homework every day and video chat with your friends and play
it is not
Roblox
a little bit
and
of
make
homework.
TikTok videos. Oh, your life is so hard.
Exactly. Because
What the hell is happening? Hi, Aardvark. Hi.
Point.
All right, Aardvark's new here. Hi, Aardvark. Welcome. Sorry, my 9-year-old's here. We were arguing about how hard her life is. Which in fact,
Please do not say any bad words or you'll get a point.
do not welcome me.
Why?
Oh, you don't want to be welcome? Say something funny. Got it. Something funny. Oh, you like that joke? That's an old joke, girl. I know. I just rang up at the Starbucks, but making drinks is hard on a Saturday. I know.
You know what's hard on a Saturday?
What's hard on a Saturday?
Trying to make people come on Spoon.
That was lame. Well, yeah, of course it was lame. It's a little, oh no. And Aardvark just bounced out. He was like, I didn't like your stupid dad joke. Bye. You got to sit here for a while on this show. You can't, I'm not
A maid.
No, I'm not
A servant.
No, I'm not.
A butler.
I'm none of those things. I was going to say I'm not a performing monkey. You can't ask me on demand to just make you laugh. It's like a slow burn on Spoon Fed Daily.
Dance monkey, like the song Dance Monkey.
Yeah, like a dance monkey.
No, it's the song. You should listen to it.
What? Don't tell me what to do. Isn't it amazing how people can have such a quick opinion? I know. You know what? Spoon Fed Daily is a slow burn. It takes a long time to get to the funny.
They're like...
It takes me forever to do these wacky voices.
They're like, hi, bye, I gotta run, get out.
I mean, you think I just sit here all day and do voices? I don't. I also make tweets and memes for people.
Barely.
Oh, wow. You're lucky I still have a job, lady.
You're lucky I'm still a kid.
Why am I lucky you're still a kid?
Because I'm more than Jordan.
Well, that's true. Jordan's a teenager.
Duh.
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 Ugh.
I beat you.
You beat me in the duh game?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's play one more round of the duh game.
Well, okay, so I have 10 minutes left to the show. I started early, so I could end the show now.
Duh.
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 Duh. Oh my gosh.
I win.
You do win. I'll let you win.
You have to say duh, but if you don't say it and you say another word, you lose.
What do I lose?
Nothing.
I lose nothing?
You lose your job.
So what is the point if I lose nothing?
You lose your job.
I lose my job?
Yeah, and I lose having to do schoolwork. So I get A pluses even though I don't do school.
I don't know.
How unstressful.
How unstressful?
Unstressful.
Oh my.
Unstressful.
You are a funny money. You know that?
Italian.
Do more accents for me. Do Irish.
Irish. No, I can't do Irish.
You can't do Irish?
Irish.
You say, "Oh, give me my Lucky Charms."
Oh, give me my luck. Oh, give me my.
Say, the luck of the Irish is with ya.
The luck with the Irish.
Nice. Can you do some French? Oh, chanter. Ah, bah oui.
Oh, Chantal.
Ooh, oui, oui.
Oh, no.
Lexi, welcome.
We're just doing funny voices.
We were doing funny voices.
Don't leave, please. And when I just said that, she left.
Oh, doesn't like funny voices. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. All right. I do think that maybe we're going to...
No.
Why?
5 more minutes.
Okay. What are we doing for 5 minutes?
Making funny voices.
Funny voices. Got it. Okay. Here, let's play this game. I love this game. Back in my day. Why?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right, then I'm going to end the show.
No, don't end it.
Then play Back in My Day with me.
No.
Okay, then do a funny voice.
Yes.
Okay, do a funny voice. That's not a funny voice.
Hi, Amazing Stormy.
Hi, Amazing Stormy.
I dare you to mock Peppa Pig.
You dare me to mock Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
How was that?
That's Daddy Pig.
That's a daddy pig?
No, Mommy Pig.
What is specific to a Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig?
That was just an old man clearing his voice. What is a... Is that it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Extra. That would be Peppa Pig and George Pig.
All right. Mushroom, welcome to the show. Give me an accent you want me to do, either in the chat or Caitlin Grace, and I'll try to do the accent.
My name's Caitlin Grace McMahon.
Yeah, we know. I just said it. Give me an accent.
Hey, we got people.
I know. Give me an accent you want me to do. Russian. Okay. Let's see. I'll try. Oh, you're Russian. Elizabeth and Amazing Stormy said Russian. Okay. This is my Russian. Can you do the Russian accent?
You sound like you're a boy going down the street.
That's how all Russians sound.
No, you sound like hello, new?
Trump? Okay. Oh, I can do a Trump. I can do the most beautiful, amazing Trump that's ever been.
Don't get.
Did I do a good impression of Donald Trump?
No.
This is the most huge, amazing thing that's ever happened.
He sounds like.
Okay, can you do a Donald Trump?
No, I'm not doing.
You are the most amazing child who've ever been in the world.
I don't think Donald Trump would say that. I'd be
like, Russian Trump? Okay, Russian Trump. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right, let me try to do Russian Trump. Wait. No, we here in the Russia, everything is so huge. Everything is
You sound like a guy who's going into an Italian restaurant and then is an Italian, and they're like, "How do I speak Italian?"
These are accents. I'm not speaking the
Yes, I
language.
know.
That sounded like a Nazi Trump.
You sound like Trump into the Sonic the Hedgehog into Peppa Pig into like
Sonic the Hedgehog. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Like a Sonic, like, hey, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at me.
No.
I'm a hedgehog.
It's a darker voice.
Oh, it's a darker voice.
Like-
hey, look at me.
No!
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
No?
It'd be like, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Peppa? Do Peppa? Okay. I'm Peppa Pig. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Peppa Pig.
I could do Peppa Pig.
Go for it.
I'm Peppa Pig. That was a bad impression.
That was a terrible impression.
Yeah, I know. Whoops.
Yes. Give me another one.
You should do a funny voice.
Oh, a funny voice.
Yeah.
Like, hey, everybody, I'm a clown, and I'm going to make you a birthday present.
You actually sound like Donald Duck.
Like Donald Duck? I think
Yeah.
Donald Duck's more like...
Actually, maybe you sound like Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Hey, kids, I'm Mickey Mouse.
That's
Susie
good.
Orman? Oh my gosh. Is that the lady that talks to you? Scottish? Okay, I'll try Scottish.
Hello,
Lizzie,
Lizzie.
welcome
We're
to the
doing
show.
funny impressions.
Kristen Schull? I can try. Susie Orman, is she the lady that does the money?
Oh, you should do Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
I'm Justin Bieber.
The singer.
Oh, the singer. His name is Bieber, not Beaver.
I can't say it.
You can say Bieber.
Bieber.
All right. She's a money lady. Susan Orman. Okay. Susan Orman. Here's my impression. I have very little reference level for Susie Orman. Here we go. It's time to take those stocks and buy. Buy. Sell. Buy, sell. Huh? How'd I do?
Terrible.
This is like karaoke roulette, except with people. Scottish. Stormy wants me to do Scottish. I don't know if I could do Scottish.
I could do Scottish.
How could I do Scottish?
I don't know.
Trying to think.
Like Italian
Don't you know? Yeah, do.
pirate.
Pirate. I'm a pirate. I have an eye patch and a arm, matey. I have a pirate eye patch
Okay.
and a parrot.
No one can see you.
No one can see me. Oh, no one can see the face I was making.
I can see.
Caitlin's getting very critical of my
Anxious.
voices.
Critical.
Not
Anxious
bad,
and
but she
critical.
talks a little slower and her diction is overly tight. I mean, if I had some time to study her. This is like karaoke roulette, but with voices. I like it. All right.
Let it go.
Let it go.
No.
Are you going to sing?
No.
Oh, my. Oh, goodness. Sorry. You were just kidding. All right. I am going to...
Not go.
Darth Vader? Okay. Oh, man.
It sounds like you're breathing very
I know, that's Darth Vader. I mean, that's okay. Okay, let me try again. I was trying to think in my voice. Gotta try again. Okay. Luke, here's the Force, Luke.
Okay, you can stop.
What? Spoiler alert. The Luke is Darth Vader's son. He's the father. And he chops off his son's hand.
Spoiler alert, I already knew that.
You didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
How would you know that?
TikTok?
Oh, God, the TikTok.
The good old TikTok.
The good old TikTok.
No, we are not ending.
Willow! Well, I have to make you dinner. I have class tonight.
2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Okay. Any other voices you guys want me to try?
Oh, pick me.
Yes, Caitlin. What voice would you like me to try?
I want annoying voice.
An annoying voice?
Yes.
Okay. Obama. I could probably do Obama next. Okay, like annoying voice.
Annoying.
Hey, Caitlin.
I could do it.
I was thinking about doing a TikTok video. Yeah.
I could do an annoying voice. Mom, 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 mom. What? Hi.
Very nice. Let me try a little Obama. We know in this time, it's a very difficult situation for us to
Ooh, I know
be
a good
in.
voice for me.
I don't know. I don't do a good Obama.
I know a good voice for myself.
Oh yes, please.
Do like a cut off voice, like and you
Like a stutter?
Yeah.
Oh,
I could do it.
Go for it.
Can you dream up a sparkle?
Oh my goodness. I don't know that I like this. Jazz, welcome to the show. All right, wait. Judge Janine Pirro she's kind of like this. She's kind of like everything's going wrong in the world. Right? I think I did that pretty good.
We're doing a voice.
Gollum, we're doing some voices. Gollum, be like, my precious.
You said Gollum, we're doing some voices.
Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Do you even know what Lord of the Rings is?
Yes.
You interrupted me doing my voice.
Sorry.
Ugh. Thank you, Steve.
Do a cow.
Do a cow? A cow voice?
A cow.
No. You can't do it at the same time I'm doing it.
Okay.
No.
No.
You sound like a cow on meth.
What about this?
You sound like a cow rolling down the meadow.
What about this?
William Shatner? Let me see if I think I can do a William Shatner. I might be able to do a Star Trek William Shatner. Let me see. Spock. No, that's Spock, right? No, is that Spock?
I don't know.
Dr. Spock.
I don't know.
It looks like we're going to have to go in warp speed. Huh? Huh? William Shatner?
What about
Priceline.com.
Try, you should try, Hillary Clinton.
Oh, Hillary Clinton. That's a tough one. Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. I mean, come on, guys. How was that? No?
She's kind of old.
She's kind of old?
How old is she?
She's in her 70s. Wow. You just made a face like, okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Do Jim Carrey? Okay, I can try to do Jim Carrey.
Hello.
I can try to do like an Ace Ventura Jim Carrey, maybe.
Hello,
like,
Neil.
Let me think. Jim Carrey. Do not go in there. Oh. How was that?
You sound like a monkey that could actually talk, but it doesn't really speak English.
A non-speaking English monkey? Oh my goodness.
He can speak Spanish. He's like, oh.
That didn't sound anything like Spanish. I promise you it did not.
It sounds like...
All right, best friends. I had the best time.
All right, best friends. Let's keep going.
No, I got to make dinner because I got to teach a virtual class tonight. I love that you guys were here. If you haven't fanned me, do. Bo is cooking. I love it. Do fan me so you can get notices for all the weird stuff that I do.
Maybe we'll do a cooking spoon on my account.
Maybe Caitlin will do a cooking spoon on her account.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
We'll see. All right, guys. You guys have been awesome. I hope you had
I'm sorry.
the best time.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Alejandra.